My Guitar Gently Weeps by the Beatles from their 1968 album The Beatles, although it's often known as the White Album, really, isn't it? And this is a great song, it's a classic, and it's a really good song for guitarists because it's got this great B minor chord shape. And the B minor chord shape is one that you can move up and down the fretboard. And this song is going to help you get started doing just that. So the first part, the verse, it's got lots of common open chords which many beginners learn when they're starting out. And this gives you a chance to get warmed up before the B minor chord shape comes in. So you can see the screen here has got the chords and it's got the chord charts. And I know there's a descending bass line kind of riff that goes with this, but we'll focus on that later. But what you can see there, we've got a bar of A minor, half a bar of A minor, F, and then we've got lots of these half bars. Now it looks like it's a lot, but it's actually pretty slow strumming. So you don't have to be, rushing at 100 miles an hour to get this right. The chord progression starts off, as you can see, it's got A minor, the A minor F, A minor G, D and E. Then it kind of repeats itself with A minor F, A minor G, but then we finish with C and E, and that's when we get into the second part with the B minor chord shape. But let me play through this and show you how it sounds, and then we'll talk about transitioning. 1, 2, 3, 4. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping, still my guitar gently weeps. So transitioning, so when you're going from A minor to F, a little tip I would give you is to keep that first finger on the first fret of that B string and then just lay it down before you put the rest of the F major chord shape. And again, when you're going back from F to A minor, just take off these fingers, keep that first finger on the fret though. Try not to remove it, kind of as an anchor point. Going from D to E, so here's your D major chord, and here's your E major chord. And the thing about this chord change is that this first finger is on the same string for both chords. But when you're on D, it's at the second fret, and then in E, it's on the first fret. So I'd recommend keeping your finger on there, take this off, slide down, put the rest of the chord shape on. And if you were going back up that way to the D, take off this, slide up, put the rest of the chord shape on. G to C, what you can do is if you play your chord like me with the fourth finger, third finger and second finger, what you're going to do is take off this finger, lift up these two, shift them across one and then put that first finger down to give you the C major chord. And the same would work in reverse. So take that finger off, lift up, try and keep the shape and then put them on the sixth and the fifth string as you put down that fourth finger on the high E string at the third fret. And then we've also got E to A minor. Now where's E? You'll see that the shape for E and A minor, the fingers it's the same, isn't it? And all you're doing is going to lift up and move across, move everything across one, and then you'll have the A minor. Let's have a playthrough together. I hope you've got your guitar. In fact, I expect you've got your guitar in front of you right now and you're in tune. So let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping, Still my guitar gently weeps. Now a quick question for you. Now many people think that the White Album is way too long, it's sprawling, there's too much fluff on there, and it should have been kept as a single album, George Martin included. Now, are you one of those people who's tried to, whittle it down to a single album? If you did, then what songs did you keep? What songs did you get rid of? Let me know down below in the comments. And of course, if you need any help with these chords, there's also a link down below to a playlist of all the chords for this song. Now section 2, the chorus, this is where it gets a little bit trickier because this is where the B minor chord shape comes in. And there are 2 ways that we can play this chord progression. And here's the first way. So you can see the chord progression here, and you can see we've got A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, B minor and E. And often people get a bit stressed because they see sharps and minors all over the shop. But it's actually it's a lot easier than you think. So here's B minor. This is the shape we've been talking about. Now B minor is a movable chord, so you can shift it up and down the fretboard. So B minor is here. If we move it up 1 fret, up is going this way, we then have C minor. But if we move it up 1 more, that's C sharp minor. So we've got B minor, C sharp minor. So we're going from A, C sharp minor. Now F sharp minor is this chord shape here. And to get from C sharp minor to F sharp minor, a little tip for you here, keep this finger on the fretboard, take off these, slide down 2 frets and then put the rest of the chord shape on, which is this first finger flattened over the first 3 strings, the E, B and G. And then when you go back to C sharp minor, take that off, slide up 2 frets and put the rest of the chord shape on. So that 3rd finger is like your anchor point, keeps you rooted to the fretboard. And then when you go down to B minor, you're going to go down 2 frets. There you go, to the 2nd fret. And so just relax your grip, slide down 2 frets, and then play that chord. Obviously, put some grip onto it before going into the E. So let me show you how this goes, and then we'll look at the second way that we can play this. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how. So here's an alternative way of playing it. And we're just using the B minor chord shape, this thing here, and we're going to use it for B minor, C sharp minor, which we've already seen. Now for F sharp minor, what we're doing is sliding up all the way to the 9th fret. So with B minor, C sharp minor, F sharp minor. Now I don't imagine that the Beatles played it like this. I don't really think they did. But I think this is really great practice for sliding up and down the fretboard, and also impresses people who can't play guitar. But just remember, right, when you slide up, release your grip. You don't want to be holding down like that because it can be quite painful actually, sliding over those frets. But just relax the grip, slide up and then press down again. And the same when going up to the F sharp minor and when going down. So let me demo how this sounds and then we'll play through it together. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at. So we're going to have a little practice together. And what I want to do is, the first time, I want to use the F sharp minor chord, like that. So we're going to go that way, this way, this way, this way, and then back to B minor before going to E. And then the second time round, I want to use the sliding up version. So we want to get used to sliding up and down the fretboard and using alternative versions of the same chord. So we've got F sharp minor up here, but we've also got it here as well. So it's good to know both ways of playing it. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at... So in the verse, there's that descending kind of bass part. That sort of thing. And we're going to play this over the A minor chord. So there's your A minor chord like this. Now you're going to need your little finger. So for the first half of the bar, it's just normal A minor. The second half of the bar, you're going to put your little finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And then for the next bar, your thumb is going to play the 2nd fret of that same string, the low E string. Whoops, a bit of buzzing. So it goes before going to the F. And it's just over the first bar and a half. Now don't worry, you know, when you're playing this one here with the little finger, don't worry if you're dampening this string here, the A string. I don't think it matters at all. I certainly can't do it because I've got pretty short fingers, and it always happens. However, when you're playing it with the thumb, that will be open. So let's have a run through of the whole song, and you know, for the verses you can try using the little descending bass part, or you can just play it with just A minor. And for the chorus part, play the first time round with the F sharp minor shape, and then try playing the second time round with the F sharp minor using the B minor chord shape at the 9th fret. This will get you moving up and down the fretboard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping. Still my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world. For more beginner guitar songs, click this link here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy strumming.